On a layout this size, I have a backdrop that helps hide the staging around the layout. So I need little accesses to staging. I call them portals to staging. But you don't want a hole in your backdrop, so you have to disguise the opening. And as you see here, we've got an interlocking tower, we've got the highway overpass, and I brought the backdrop around. So this is the staging area of my Maine Central. And the Maine Central comes into the interlocking and has to await permission for trackage rights along the Boston and Maine. So here we have a beautiful Maine Central train called the Oil Can, with unit 672, a lovely F unit in the head end. Typically he'd wait here until another train went by, but we'll just bring him into town for our rail fan today. So this is the Oil Can. This train is bringing in oil cars that were sent into the interior of Maine to fuel all the paper mills, and they're now coming back for interchange with the Boston and Maine, and later on in the day the Boston and Maine will pick up these tank cars. The Maine Central will have more tank cars to take back to the interior to fuel the paper mills for another day. I really love running unit trains. Each one of those cars, those are the Proto 2000 cars, each one took me about 4 or 5 hours to put together. I needed about 25 for the layout for my operational needs, so I assembly lined them and I got it down to about 2.5 hours a car. Henry Ford had a great idea there with the assembly line. And there's our buggy on the Maine Central, heading out of view. This is train N2, the newsboy, heading inbound to Boston. It originated in Portland, Maine. Once it crosses the Salmon River on the outskirts of North Dover, it'll be in New Hampshire. A lot of those boxcars are carrying newsprint, thus the name the newsboy. You'll see some coal and some other types of rolling stock. It's a long train run, as the Doobie Brothers said. We've arrived down with the newsboy on another day. The town crew is having fun on the 1170, trying to get her started again. So the mainline freight's going to go in and do its own drops and lifts on this day. We have to drop the Erie car on the main line on the north siding. We have to lift a Frisco and a Sioux, so we'll go in and do our lifts first. And we've checked our train orders and switch lists. We have a Frisco car, a Sioux car, an SPLK, and a loaded hopper to put on our train. So we've now got our lifts, and we're going to send them back onto our truck. And we'll shove that back because we have to pop the Erie car in town. So we have 4 lifts on this day, and we only have 1 drop. And we'll spot that Erie car on the north siding. We'll give it a shove back there. We'll go up and we'll pull a car out of Phillips Furniture for the town crew who are still working on their engine. Yes, we're quite the accommodating crew on the Boston and Maine. It happens to be the last car, a Maine Central car. It just so happens, upon further review of this situation, the engineer on board the town crew, the 1170, the Alco, happens to be a guitar player. He just wanted to go into the Martin guitar shop to look at a new 6-string he was thinking of buying for himself. Suffice it to say, The mainline crew has a big favor owing them for another day. We'll do the delay here. Rail fans in North Dover have got the thrill of the summer, seeing 4 units shunting a car up into the industrial siding. Back onto their train. Check their orders with the station master. And soon they've been given their clearance. On 2 of the horn, and off they go.